into teaching the next day, it was down to tackling house chores. Not only do these kids do no house chores, but they're trying to extort their parents to pay a high price to do them. Can you believe that?
I don't think you should get $2 for tidying up your bedroom. It's your bedroom, look after it. And there are chores that you're going to be doing in the house. It's got nothing to do with your money, because these chores are mandatory. Your parents to write down the chores that they expect you to do, and then you can show visually here when you've done it.
I think it's going to be very effective because there's no misunderstanding about what has to be done. And it's also going to relieve me of having to harp on them.
I made it very clear to the kids that they will not be paid to do house chores. That's mandatory. However, they will be given the privilege to have pocket money every week. But there is a twist.
These boxes are to measure your swearing. The swearing, the cussing, the name calling, it's not appropriate behaviour. It's rude. It's disrespectful.
The older kids can get up to $15 a week and the younger kids $5 a week. But they've got to mind their tongues.
So you do have the privilege of having your pocket money weekly, but if your parents hear you cuss, you're going to lose 50 cents every time you do it.
We lose 50 cents when we're swearing and stuff, and like we do swear a lot.
I do want follow through. If you hear the kids cussing and swearing, I want you to come straight over here, and you're going to keep tally of how much it is, so you can remain consistent every week.
This family don't spend any time together because they're so busy being combative with one another. So it was important for me to take them out so that they would spend family time together and do something adventurous.
So listen, I'm glad you're all topped up. I can see you've got all your good boots on, you've got gloves, coats on, which is good.
It's winter, it's cold, and I'm not an outdoor kind of girl.
We are here today to spend some family time together and enjoy our adventure.
My plan was to take them on a great big hike so that they would work as a team and start to trust one another. However, 20 minutes holding a map and a compass, Mum and Dad managed to get the whole family lost.
Why are you going over there?
I'm just looking for marker 6. Maybe it's here?
I don't know, that's still north.
Yeah. And we still have to go east.
So that's still east. Let's stop for a minute and let's get in control. Where are we? Get our compasses out. Look on the map, Gina, and let's get our direction.
Okay, so we hold this thing out. We look at our map through the woods to number 6 going south.
Once this family did finally come together as a team, they pulled it off.
All right, now you're talking. All right, let's go.
Each family member had a chance to be the leader, to use the compass and the map, and they did really well together as a family.
Yeah.
So it looks like there's a field on the other side of this.
Callie in front, because Callie's leading us. Look, we've got to build a fire, right?
It's got to be. What do you think?
The Quinn family made it to the end of the hike, where they then started to build a campfire, and we started to relax a bit.
Let him strike it. He can strike it. Good design, Corey. Just rest your feet for a minute.
Good job, guys.
Well done. I love the way that you kept communicating with one another.
I'm expecting marshmallows and hot chocolate at this point, you know. We had a long day, and we're all a little bit tired, and it didn't go that way.
So tonight what we will be doing is spending the night in the cabin house.
I immediately looked at my wife, and she was beside herself.
Yep.
You like seeing a ghost?
I know Mom has. I really wasn't happy about it at all.
That did shut. So do you want to take a look?
Yep.
I shot the whole family around the dormitory so that they could realise there was no electricity, there's no TV, and there's no phones.
As you will see, there are sleeping bags, there are lanterns, there's this stove, which keeps the cabin very warm, actually. Mum, are we talking yet? Are we still in shock? Callie?
That's really the last thing I want to do is sleep in a cabin.
Sleep in a cabin.
All right, now I'm going to show you through to the kitchen. Through here.
After the Quinns were familiar with their surroundings, I had a few words of advice that I wanted to give them before I left for several days.
Remember the techniques that have been put in the house.
You know, I kind of looked at myself and said, what the heck are we going to do?
What I would love to do is to collect your cell phones from you. So have fun, enjoy tonight, and I will see you in several days when I get back and see how you guys done. Bye-bye.
Bye. I think Joe felt that we had been guided by her through the day, and now it was time for us to come together as a family.
You have a choice to make, Cal. Well, Callie had a breakdown. It's okay to be upset. Your mom's pretty upset too, you know.
I want to go home. I don't want to stay.
We weren't ready for all this. Nobody was. Nobody knew about it. Here it is. You gotta decide to make the best of it.
How do you make the best of it?
Here we are. I think it's kind of fun.
It's not fun.
All right, so that's your choice. You've made your choice.
Coming up on Supernanny.
Can we see how it goes?